I've been seeing a lot of people talking about how that they use LumaFusion and they're getting some issues with their coloring. And I'm just letting you know right now that I think that you're going to have to do some touch-ups on your settings on your camera. I'm using the Canon 90D and I've got a Sigma lens. I've got the 18 to 35 millimeter art lens. And I noticed that in like my settings for my white balance on my camera that I had adjusted to what autofocus was that looked good on the camera, you know, before all these LumaFusion updates. Was shooting some videos and I noticed that my wife's been doing some videos. We've been putting some stuff up for her and she's been coming out looking like she was orange. And so I've been tinkering around with the settings in the camera. Let me tell you what I have this set at. Right now I'm shooting 4K, 50 frames a second. I have my ISO at 12,800 and I've got my f-stop at 16. But I've got one square light over here that's facing towards me with a barn door up to kind of calm the lighting down a little bit. That's on 3,500 Kelvin, and I've got another one to the left of me. It's same thing, but it's facing the other way so I don't get too much of a glare on my glasses. So I've got that kind of going on. You have to adjust the settings in your camera where you adjust the white balance. Like on my camera, I have on the back, I have a white balance where I can adjust and I hit K and I go in and I can set the Kelvin. What I found with Luma is you have to set the Kelvin at like 4,000 K and that will get rid of all the orange and all the icky. And you can't have your white balance set like, you know how they have the grid that's in there. You can't have that set. It has to be on 0, 0. So that's what I found with that. I don't know how you think this looks to you, but this is pretty much like, this is wide open. This is the Canon 90D completely wide open with the art lens. Let me do some tweaking here with the lighting and we're gonna dial it down a little bit because like I said, right now I've got on f16, my f-stop's on 16 and my ISO's on 12,800. So let me do a switch real quick. Okay, so this is the same lighting, but I've switched the f-stop. I'm down to f-stop 5.6 and my ISO is at 800. The lighting hasn't changed. I literally just hit stop and that's all I switched. But as you can see, I'm still not orange. Now I can go into Luma later on and program orange in if I want to look like an Oompa Loompa, but that's not where I'm at. All right, let's do another setting. Okay, so we're back. And right now I've got the camera set at an f-stop 2.8 and I've got my ISO set at 200. Still, I'm not orange because I've switched that up. All right, let's do one more setting. What do you think about this? This is the f-stop at 1.8 and I've got my ISO at 100. So this is all the way on the other spectrum, all the way down as far as it'll go on the ISO and the f-stop. To make this look decent, I had to lower the lighting. So was it 99% for the other two? It could have been 100. It's not that big of a difference. But now I've got it set on 77%. So I've almost dropped the lighting 20%. Still not orange, and I still look okay. Got my reds going on. I wore green on my shirt so you can see the different colors. This is all going into Luma completely unlike color graded and whatever. All right, so let's add some mega lights and show you what you get like that. Okay, so if you're doing makeup tutorials, this is the amount of lighting that you would use for that. Now I've got a big ring light you probably see reflecting in my glasses. I've got that, and I've got two 10-inch square LED lights. They're set at 4,000 Kelvin, and they're all at 100% strength. Now, as far as the settings on my camera goes, I still have the crosshair set at 0 on the white balance, and my camera is set at 4,000 Kelvin. I've got an f-stop of 5.6 right now, and I am at an ISO of 400, shooting 4K, still 25 frames a second. Still not orange. I've got red in my hat. I've got green on my shirt. Got some ha-has that are white. I've got the blue writing back there. Got half a peace sign. You can see the lettering on the light board. So like if I was to go and do like switch this up and I just do this on the fly in the in the app. So you see now it brightened it up and the lettering got a little more blurred, and now it's a little bit more clear. I think if you're having problems with your LumaFusion, you just need to make some adjustments in your camera as of right now. I don't know what's going on with Luma. I don't have any idea what they're doing in the background, but all I know is everything went completely orange, and I had to have a couple people with like degrees in videography and filmography or whatever, very, very gracious people, sit down with me. And like one guy was in England and he's been helping me a whole bunch. So I'm just kind of relaying the message on to you all that if you want to get rid of the orange and the weird colors, you need to get in the back of your camera and adjust those settings, because Luma just kind of went out of whack for a while. And hopefully they'll get back. If you're having issues with your coloring, please let me know. There's been a lot of people that have been freaking out on Luma's Facebook page, like what is going on. So this is a solution that I came up with the help of several people that are very, very, very knowledgeable and in the business. So thanks for watching. We'll talk to you all later. Have a great day. Freak show, freak show, turn it to a freak show. Freak show, turn it to a freak show. Freak show, turn it to a freak show.